back, ladies and gentlemen, to potentially the final episode of Dishonored. Let's jump in. There are two things I want to talk about. One is just a heads up. I apologize if videos are a little bit willy wonky for pretty much the rest of the month. I am moving out of my apartment, so I might spend less time recording. I might miss a video. It's part of the reason why I missed the Lucid Blocks videos. I just haven't spent time, as much time as I need to on that episode, because out of all the footage I have, it's not much that is actually going to be shown in the video, unfortunately. So there's that. The other thing I'll get into later in the episode, because it's not important. The Coronation Eve. The lower region has been defeated, and the reign of Emily Caldwin is now assured. All that remains is to see her safely escorted to Dunwall Tower, where she will assume her position on the throne.
What? Have you given Emily much sleep?
Also, this is really loud to me.
Education.
Alright. Flooded district. Sometimes oh, well, that's a tip, never mind. Adrift. Betrayed by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton, you were only saved at the last moment by Samuel the boatman, who left you adrift in a ruined section of Dunwall. What do you got for me, Sammy? I forgot. He just sent us on the boat. He's not here with us.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff.
Amateur work. He'll live.
That's up to Dowd.
Uh-oh. Is this game longer than I thought it was? Because that'd be really freaking awesome. I am looking forward to the second one. I think I really bought the second one, actually. I might play it right away just to get the series done and over with. Because I feel like there's so many series that like I want to continue. Just like book series for me, where I played like the first game or played one of the games and I want to continue it, but there's so many other games that I could be playing. And so I play them instead, and then I forget to continue them. Like Blasphemous, for instance, but I don't have Blasphemous 2, so...
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
Ouch. Uh-oh. Alright. Do I have my powers, though? Sweet.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
What? I didn't get to listen to the heart. Remember, kids, always listen to your heart. Hey, rat. Escape from imprisonment. So, real quick, objectives. Created and poisoned by Admiral Havelock, High Overseer Martin, and Lord Poundton. You've been awakened somewhere in the ruins of the flooded district. The assassin Dowd left you under guard. Recover your gear, confront Dowd, and find a way out of the flooded district. Okay, but tell me. Sorry, rat. Okay. But what if I possess a rat? We're going places. It's been a while since we did the possession. I was wondering, like, if you could be soft locked there if you didn't become a rat. But apparently no. Return to the Graves refinery where your gear was dropped.
They butchered the deep ones here, breathing in the rich stink of their enchanted flesh.
Okay, so this is like pure south. Well, never mind. Corvo's bounty note. Dowd. Finding Corvo in possession of that mask could have been an elaborate frame job, but now the newly minted Lord Regent Havelock is announcing to all the city he has proof linking Corvo to the masked felon. The bounty is 30,000 coins, but if Corvo truly is the masked felon, and is responsible for all the things that wanted posters accuse him of, I expected the bounty to double. Because we have him alive, we should be able to barter for even more. Regarding Slackjaw, we watched him for a week, and when we were ready to make our move, he suddenly disappeared. Maybe he left the city. Bread. Tin of dried hagfish. Bounty ledger. Eliminated, location unknown, abducted, eliminated, revealed to be Corvo, location unknown, in custody to be delivered alive. I don't understand that if they knew what powers I had, why did they leave me under such, like, low guard vision? Overseer Franklin, wasn't it? When we speak next, I hope you will tell me two things. First, what did the strictures tell you about being imprisoned in a cell you could easily escape, where your legs not shattered? Secondly, how your kind knew the location of our base, and what exactly you hope to accomplish there by marching a hopelessly outnumbered band of fools through chest-high water. Dowd. Okay, so we're going up. The other thing, because I think we're going to be kind of exploring for a little bit, that I wanted to talk about is that was close. Know what I meant? I meant to save. No, I'll save over one of these old ones just in case, because you never know. Oh God. Ooh. That's what I meant. That was a perfect dodge. Wow, that went terribly. Anyways, as I was saying, what's this note? The Brickmore job. Ronaldo, do the job as you were told, and do not question my planning again. Yes, the women who meet in the ruins of the Brickmore Manor possess abilities like our own, and they use poisons administered by Dart. But just as you share my ability to blink across space through the transversal trick, you also inherited my resistance to some toxins. As I told you when you first joined this, it is another of one of my gifts that whoever serves me loyally shares in some of my power. This may or may not aid you against their poisons. The leader of the Brickmore Witches must pay for her betrayal. If you succeed, your share will be enough to build a fine home in Circonas in your old age, assuming you live, Dowd. Okay, so Dowd is kind of like a cult leader, just like that one guy who gave us the powers. I say cult leader, but like more like a demigod, but able to dish out powers, which is weird. But we could still collect money, which means that we're probably gonna find a merchant if I had to guess, unless if they're just wanting to keep things realistic. And we have to look out for Brigmore Witches, which is, I guess, like almost a rival gang. Okay, I guess we're going down. I really hope there isn't anything down here, but you never know. Okay, cool. I can't go that way, which is good. I can't go this way. Even better. Slowly just figure out where we can and cannot go. But as I was saying... Ow! Dang fishes. As I was saying, I was thinking about why I make videos. I've been curious about it lately because I don't know. I've just been thinking more about YouTube recently. And I was thinking, and I was like, I think I was talking to someone about it too. And I was wondering, are those Brigmore Witches? I don't know if I trust those wacky inflatable plants. Oh, no, I know what they are. But, man, I'm getting off topic. I was talking to someone, and we spoke for a bit, and I was explaining how I feel like Let's Plays nowadays aren't how they used to be. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just a fact, I feel, is a lot of Let's Plays now, I feel, are heavily edited. I feel like I hear whispering in there. Can I get up? Oh, I can. Handy. Okay, so this is all the people that were killed, basically. Also, my gear's over there, which is nice. The overseers, which is curious. I wonder if this was with the new Empress. Why can't I? Thank you. Take care of you. Go down here. Sweet. Okay. But I was talking to my coworker about how YouTube has changed. Just in the sense of, like, the content that I can find on YouTube is different than what I remember growing up. What I remember growing up is of course how Let's Plays I feel used to be. again. They used to be more like taking you every step of the way, I feel. And I could be wrong. I could just be nostalgic. Orders from High Overseer Campbell. I bid you safety and courage on your expedition. The assassin Dowd and his cultist followers are commonly known as the Whalers due to the oil worker mask they wear. Beware, for Dowd may possess power and resistance beyond expectation. Tread with extreme caution. Their infamy is well earned. They're based inside the Chamber of Commerce building in the ruins of Central Rudshore. All roads to this area have been blocked, with the exception of the elevator rails. Find the rail station in the Rudshore Market. March carefully, for the cultists undoubtedly employ spies to watch that route. I overseer camp. Yes, what was I saying? Yes. I remember Let's Plays being somewhere where you basically follow the person all throughout the game. Like, it's less editing, unless if there's backtracking. And so, it's... Another note? God dang it. Overseer's warning. The assassins sprung their trap as we tried to cross the narrow bridge. At that checkpoint, they were able to pick us off one by one. We thought we could draw them inside where our greater numbers could make more of a difference, but it doesn't matter. Now I'm the only one left alive, and I feel that I'm slipping... And I feel that slipping from me minute by minute. Please, if a second group attempts to come through this way, beware of that bridge. They are listening for the sound of the door opening. Keep an eye on the rooftops. Even a small number of them is more than a match. So be careful of the bridge. Yeah. I feel like I'm used to people, or I'm used to Let's Plays where they take you every step of the way, kind of like what I do. And that's why I make the videos I do. And I thought about that a bit more, and I'm like, I'm not someone who's trying to inform you. I'm not someone who's trying to teach you something new. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. The videos I make are for entertainment, and entertainment purposes almost solely. That's not good. I meant to do that, but of course, I didn't do it in time. So yeah, I've realized that recently that that's the kind of content I make and the kind of content I want to continue to make. I'm not trying to do Let's Plays I'm not trying to do challenge runs and tell you, okay, interesting, we can go down that route, and tell you what's the best meta in a game. I'm not trying to tell you what the best weapon is. I'm not trying to tell you all these things. I'm just trying to have a good time and bring you along for it. I'm trying to have a good time with you, if you will. Greaves Lightning Oil Refinery. Okay, so I need to go up there. I really want to explore, but I'm also sitting back like, I don't know what that's supposed to do. Why the hell not? But it was an interesting thought to just truly think about, is the kind of content I make. Because I feel like you see people who do challenge runs and tell you what, how to beat the game with this weapon or this weapon, and those are like knowledge based. They're teaching you something or like showing you something like that. You of course have other sorts of knowledge based videos that purely for gaming. I'm relating it to gaming because that's what I do. You also have people who try to convince you why a game is better or worse, and then I feel like you have Let's Plays. And it's like, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm not trying to tell you how the best way to handle the situation is. I'm just trying to bring you along for the ride, because I just feel like that's a fun thing to do. It's what I grew up watching and what I enjoy, so I want to give that back, which is also conveniently an excuse as to why my videos aren't edited down very well. Not like to an extreme, but that's also because I don't like those videos. I don't like videos that constantly cut. They bother me. I find it annoying. I prefer longer forms of content with less cuts in them. I don't know. That's just me. Now, see, now I'm trying to convince you, and now we're no longer having a great time. I thought I'd talk about it. Anyways, Refinery Manager's Log. Excerpt from a work log. Tankers marked Batch B, coming from the Whale House slaughter yard, need to be connected to the deeper pipe row only. These barges contain blubber from juvenile whales and have to undergo a different refinement process to ensure the same level of potency. We need to get the tankers emptied and back out to the whale house as fast as possible. Grease Lightning Oil Company is on track for record profits this quarter, and I want it to be the refinery that gets the credit for it, not the ass scratchers at the whale house. Interesting. Hey, look, a mask I could wear. Hey, look, another mask I could wear. Okay, so this is a bunch of whale hunters, basically. Whale workers, whaling workers. Didn't they ban whaling? So now maybe more and more people are joining the crew because they're getting, like, basically their livelihood is being taken away. I don't think I left anything in there that's important. We're just gonna keep going. I don't think I want to go down there. Letter to Stu. Hey Stu, here's the deal. The old Greaves refinery still has vats filled with processed whale oil that no one's touched. We just need to collect a bunch of empty tanks and use the pumps they have at the front station to fill them back up. With the water level so high, we'd be able to just pull a boat in and out. No problem. Just don't go alone. There was a river crust everywhere. These critters are rough. Mitch. Yeah, but like, have they ever tasted grenade? That's what I thought. I'm glad they gave me so many grenades. Oh, you spotted me. What a problem. Are they not dropping their pearl? Okay, some of them are. The real trick is... Yeah, can I just dispense more there? Or is this where it goes? Yeah, okay, that's where I dispense more. Stairs may be operated from control room. Warning, only attach completely empty tanks to the pump. Do not remove tanks as it is filling. Only fill one tank at a time. If oil makes contact with skin, wash immediately. You're really starting to make me question what's in this stuff. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're heading up there anyway, so it's fine. From the control room. You're right. That just leads up to here, which is where we were. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I just need to come back with that. Refinery safety notice. Remember to keep the stair in the up position at all times unless there's a shift change or an emergency. Failure to do so may result in damage to equipment and or loss of life. In the event of an actual emergency, main power will be shut off. Use the backup receptacle to your right to restore power to this control panel. Oh. Well, I don't like this very much. I could be totally wrong. Okay, maybe you're supposed to do it like this. Ba-ba-bum. You don't think they wouldn't hear this? Also, I'm like 90% sure I could climb that. Like, these stairs would make a perfect way to climb up. I don't understand why I would have to worry about it. Stairs may not, or maybe I'll put it. Okay, cool. So the bone charm's beneath. Bone charm 1 of 8. Dear God, acrobatic. You climbed slightly faster. I'll be honest, I don't actually see any reason for that, but sorry, I thought I had that on. Food heals you slightly more. Yeah, I don't see much reason to have it, but we'll try it, I guess. Oh, that is fast. Still. Okay, what else is here? Just a rune. A rune which I will grab on the way down. Right, because that's all there is down there, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's still secrets, but I don't know. Like, I want to explore all this, and I also don't want to spend forever doing that, because I know most of it will be a waste.
Why would he come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftop.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off.
Sorry for interrupting that conversation. Kind of wish I was listening to it, but I knew there was going to be something over here. Inside the refinery. Cover your gear, which is down there. Refinery foreman's note. Tell your shift captain to assign a maintenance berk for every ship. The conduits keep shorting out up here. At least authorize us to put a oil canister in the backup receptacle next to the bridge to keep the power flow steady. We're Greaves Company, for crying out loud. You think we'd be able to afford an extra one of our own oil tanks? Or if you need me to make it simple for you, with no power, the bridge stays up. If the power stays up, we can't access the refinery pit. With no pit access, we don't do our jobs. Plain and simple. I was wondering if I could just zip in there. On hunting whales. Money. The Greaves Whale House. Harpoon songs. Yeah, I'm starting to think that these are just workers who now... I mean, I don't think it's... Probably... It could very well have started as workers, thinking about it, but... I believe that it was... At least a good chunk of them are old whalers who basically just lost their job and are unhappy. That's why they're joining this gang. Also, where am I supposed to go? I hear a chain jingling. Are you expecting me to climb a chain somewhere? Or do I have to come back up? Can I? Well, there's this right here, which means there's probably something around here. Am I just oblivious? Like, yeah, sure, I could fall down, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. Here, we're gonna just do this. Oh, come on. I don't want to constantly... I'm just gonna make a couple. Make a couple, create a new save, simple as that. I mean, I guess I could. Am I not supposed to go down there? Yeah, what's that up there? Is it another map? No. Am I supposed to go like... Okay, I guess I'm supposed to come down here? Ah. I want to grab my stuff. I should probably put these people out of their misery, to be honest. Come here, bud. Recover your belongings. This is mine. Return to the Butcher waterfront and proceed to Dobbs. Something. Or Dobbs, yeah. Dobbs. I don't remember. I guess up we go. So, were all these people turned this way because of the oil? The thing that you're not supposed to touch? Yeah, I think I was supposed to fall down. Not all this way, though. Did I hear someone teleport? Sorry, bud. Probably best to put you out of your misery, though. Whale vivisection. Assassinate 10 unaware enemies. I don't know how that worked, but I guess it did. Okay, so that's where you come from. What's down here, though? Whale oil processing. Yeah. Okay. You know, the one time that I feel like jumping down is the dumb idea, like, that's not what the game intends, I think it is what the game was intending. Weirdly enough. I mean, I guess we probably could have also carried a thing up, but 1 of 5. So there's 8 bone charms and 5 runes. Got it. I think that's everything here. No more charms, no more runes. Yeah, I think it's just time to go. Interesting. Dang it. Okay. And then I guess just to teleport here. Man, this teleport was one of the best things I ever got. Yeah, I don't think there's anything of necessary here. Of necessity. Wow. Did not think it was that bad of a drop, but I guess it was. Yep. So now we know to watch out for the bridge. I could be wrong, but I think they mean a bridge here. Okay. Not what I meant. Yeah, okay. So we're just trying to go to his territory. Dowd's territory. How do you even get out? Oh. Is this the bridge they were talking about? Yep. Thank you. I don't like that it just saved. Okay, so now we can get that bone charm, and that's the only other thing. Can I... Do we think? Beautiful. I learned my lesson. I really don't want to alert enemies, but... I didn't even realize you were still alive. What? See, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid doing. Alerting enemies. Wait, I didn't even hear you. I'm out of bullets. That's not good. I should have looked before I did what I did, but oh well. Grenades! I can use that. Maybe a little bit of food too, to be honest. Bone charms up there. Oh, wonderful. Oh, shut your mouth, you'll be fine. I say after I... Don't... Really should put them all out of their misery, but... Donovan's journal... No charm. Strong arms. Choking is faster. I don't see why I would care for that. But, okay. Again, it's just like the acrobatic. I don't see much use in it, but, I heard someone teleport. And they did say they would watch from above the rooftops. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything of use for me here. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. It wasn't someone. Don't mind my speaking. Okay, so we're gonna get over there. I assume maybe this was a second way in. Or maybe it was just for loot. Getting into that room seems like a good idea. And I think I know just how. Yeah. I really feel like I'm leaving stuff behind, but I am not gonna worry. So that's that. Which makes me think that it might be up here, because why would this be up here if it wasn't? What if like this guy is not alone? You assassinated an assassin. Yeah, but I'm not alone. Nice. I won't lie. I'm not wanting to kill all these people. Despite my previous comment. It is just... I don't want to say it's easier to handle everything. But they are very... what's the word? Receptive and persistent. So it makes it hard not to. Which I guess should be all the more reason why I shouldn't. But, here we are. We don't think there's anything of importance down here, right? That's what I'm gonna go with. Because I don't want to kill another guy if I can help it. Man, 44 minutes, and I feel like I'm not even halfway through this mission. New upgrade available: pistols, explosive shot. Ooh, weapon courier's message. Corwin, imagine the firepower of a tall boy, but the speed and ease of a concealment of a pistol. With this new technology, any soldier with a steady gun arm will be a force to be reckoned with. Make sure it gets to Lord Regent without delay. Loxley. Cool. Is that what I'm gonna have to be worrying about? Okay. You provide chains down, which either says you think I'm gonna fall in the water, or it is an alternate path because this might be the bridge that they were talking about avoiding. Granted, I don't see them around here, any of the dead bodies, so I don't think so. Just is a little suspicious is all. There's a rune right there, a bone charm there. Okay, if there's 8 bone charms and 5 runes, Like, I'm a little concerned. Did I, like, accidentally gravitate to where it was trying to... It's below me? In, like, the sewers, bro? How do we think we get in there? So I guess it's in that building. And we could have gone up that staircase instead. Which we might still have to. Know what I meant? I'm gonna get to move in before that guy comes around. That's probably how you get into the place, if I had to guess.
I do not understand. Corvo's weaponry is of great quality. If Dowd will not use it himself, why don't we simply cast lots for it?
What I do not understand is why you hold your allegiance to me and not to Dowd yourself.
God dang it. I don't think there's any easy way out of here. Tell you what, we're gonna save. And then we're gonna do this again real quick. Oh, that's not good. Good thing I saved. Ooh. Should not be a one-on-one combat with me. What? I mean, I guess I didn't take damage. Oh, there you guys are. You guys are clever. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Fight with 5 enemies at once without any of them surviving. Well, I mean, how else would they survive? Or be out of here? Well, that's unfortunate. That's a lot of blood on my hands. But at the same time, I guess I'm no longer stuck. and waiting for people to traverse. And they gave me crossbow bolts. I'm basically able to go where I please. Oh, I don't want to go there then. I thought that was somewhere else. Another bone charm. Spirited 1 potions give you slightly more mana. Nice. I won't use it, but nice. I like it. Guess you could possess a rat and get out of the area pretty quick that way. No. Did not realize that was a path. Nothing there. Rune there. What up, rats? Is there any food up here that I could eat? Chow down on? Maybe some whale oil? No?
I have a job tonight.
What's the delay?
I am gate-bound, not river-bound.
And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it?
Correct.
This prisoner we took, the bodyguard who was with the Empress, seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment.
You are permitted to I mean, I'm glad I got the capacity now. You don't think? Really? Oh, that's cool. And I get crossbow bolts. It's a win-win situation. Okay, nothing of interest. Sorry I had to kill you, bud. What is this now? From Dad. If you have an assignment that requires that you travel to Retro Gate, see me. I hold the key. Yeah. Well, so I can go down, which makes me think that's where he's at, or maybe that's our escape route. Ooh, more valuables. Dowd's key needed. Instructions from Dowd. The sleep toxin is only to be used on an abductee's targets and on bounties which we need alive. Only some trying to avoid collateral casualties. I will take sleep darts all day. Okay, so we're gonna confront Dowd.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
Okay, I kind of want to let this play out.
Very good. I did not see your trap. Now, attempt to transfer, sir. Do not focus on your destination with your eyes. That is folly and will limit the potential of the power. You know the layout of the room. Instead, focus on where you wish to be standing, and it will be so.
I wish that's how it worked for me.
We have no more to teach you for now. Return to your place of rest. Your real work with us begins now.
Sad days was so close to keeping him alive. I couldn't have him alerting everyone. I didn't want to have another 6v1 fight. I'm glad I saw that training though. I think that's pretty cool. So the only way is up, but up is guarded by a guy. And maybe more. It almost does suck that I'm...
Master. Thorbjorn's beaten us, sir. He's killed men who have no equal in the Isle. And those who killed him, too. He said this couldn't happen, sir.
I didn't think it could. I always thought one of you, the strongest of you, might kill me. A stranger. A man not trained in our methods. But perhaps he will. Remain on watch, and kill him if you can. Maybe you'll surprise us both.
It would have been really funny to like go in there and kill him right then. Yeah. It is a little unfortunate to constantly be casting
So he's dead.
this every single time, but
Regent. Royal Spy Master. Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But someone beat me to it. Someone very dangerous, it seems. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could. No one should have to kill an empress.
okay. I like that they are saying that this is optional. I am thinking though that they honestly should have left it as non-optional until you hear that line, because there's no reason to not kill him other than like your own morals of like, I don't want to kill a guy. Like, I'm trying to not kill people if possible. Flood District, okay, so either exact your revenge undoubted, blood for blood, or non-lethal, send out a message, steal the pouch from his belt, and then leave him unharmed. Oh, okay. This is gonna suck, but I want to do it. Is this when we get Ben time? We'll think about it. Oh, I'm an idiot. You could very well just put a sleeping dart in him and call it a day. Though, yeah, he might be resistant to toxins. No. I'm gonna miss out on so much money because of it. The latest log entry. Okay, yeah. 18 years on this wretched rock in this city of filth. I've felt the blood of scholars, of noble pedophiles, of guardsmen, of unfaithful lovers, of politicians who were just too, or who were far too just for their own good. Politicians who were far too just for their own good, and of law enforcers who came too close to bringing the wrong man to justice. Why should an empress be any different? Why should I feel the entire weight of the dying city crushing down on my back? Corvo, Lord Protector, is of Sir Kronos, just as I once was. I might have known that fact already, but it didn't matter until I recognized it in his face. It brought back distant memories of home and the optimistic man I once was. What would I find if I went back there? Would I find that it had been rotted from the inside, just like Dunwall, or will it only appear that way because I'm the one who brought it? Shore Chamber of Commerce, the Royal Protector. I should let you guys actually read these rather than just skipping them. The Lighthouse. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna try something. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... We'll just do one of these. What I want to do is I want to put a sleeping dart in that guy. Will you wake him up, though? Are you able to?
I know your footsteps, Corvo. Is this how you protected the Empress? Do you think you can hide from a hunter of men?
Kind of.
Test yourselves against Corvo.
That's unfortunate. How am I gonna do this? Should I just shoot him with a sleeping dart and see if that does it?
Is this how you protected the Empress? Do you think you can hide from a hunter of men? Is this how you protected the Empress?
That was not... It wouldn't let me teleport through the area. It was going to be a really clean move, but... Oh, this works. I really wanted to leave the man alive, like conscious the entire time and steal it, but I'll take that. Not as cool, but still. Use the tunnel under Dowd's house. Or base, sorry.
So he's dead. Farewell, Lord Regent.
Already heard that. Unless if there's something new in it. There's a tunnel entrance here. I want to go back. I was about to say, I'm struggling to remember how to get back to where I was. That's interesting. Where does that lead? Oh. Because I want to go down here, which is conveniently where this leads anyways. You know, I do have his key. You know what? We'll leave him just a little bit of treasure. Because this is where the rune is, which is what I want. I think that means that I just grabbed all the paintings. I think. I'm guessing this rune is supposed to be like a moment that we talk. Incendiary built. Nope, never mind. 2 of 5. Still missing 5 bone runes. Go to the gateway tunnel. We never did go through that door to go back. You spared Dowd's life. Well, yeah. We never went through that one door. Yeah. Could I spare more people? Cause like I would like to, but I didn't realize that I could. Can you spare every single person's life? Get through the quarantine wall and out of the 5 district. You probably can. It just like the one girl at that party didn't feel like I could. Maybe that's just me though. Wait. There's a bone charm down there. Dang it. But there's a rune up there. So we're gonna grab the rune first.
Get back. What the hell are you? You some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks. But that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way.
Wait. Are you just a friendly? What? She's just a friendly soul, I guess. That's nice. Nice to see some of those in this world. Scavenger. You find ammo in greater amounts. Well, I don't particularly try not to use. Well, unless if it's sleep darts, I guess. I do like me some sleep darts more than I probably should. That doesn't sound right. Let's not talk about that. It was in Dishonored. I like sleep darts in Dishonored. Like more than I should in Dishonored. Ugh. Anyways. So, if that's the case, are you just chill? Ah. Oh, it's right up here. No, keep us from death. Could be a 5. I didn't mean to do that. Please. Thank you. Just load me back from where I just was. What was unfortunate is it just said something like if you get slow time 2 and something spring razor. I was really looking forward to reading that, but I guess not. So I don't really need to go anywhere aside from out. I don't trust the rails. I assume they're electrified.
They're city guards. They're supposed to protect people. They did. They protect the healthy people from people like us, the sick ones. I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they? 1 in 1,000. 10,000 probably. Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
Sad.
The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. So we can get on top of it and ride out of here. Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on one short gate? We'll be fried. We can worry about that when we get there. I don't hear you. That's because we take it back. Those tall boys are just waiting for a chance to come. If we get power through their lines, then they'll go off to hunt plague. We can slip right past.
Hi. Don't mind me, just your normal worker. Doing working things. Totally wasn't gonna take one of your keys. Oh, sorry. Come there.
How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the longest ride? Nothing ever changes. You should know that. Some guy in the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on up there? Beautiful. The way you express yourself. Now shut up about it. I'm told there might still be plague carriers running around. They poke their heads out sometimes, but I've had my hands so full with these diseased bastards coming out of the canal, I truly can't be bothered. Well, the tall the Reaper needs help. And we've got the same problem 100 times over. This is exactly why those jackasses who run the plague wagon need to gut the bodies before they throw them in here. Now, what?
Oh no.
Clear the line!
Let me up, please. Thank you. What was that noise? Hey. Don't mind the gunfire. What? What? Why'd you kick me? Oh, I was just in your way. That's... Can't blame ya.
All these rats crawling all over. Oh, I'll find you. All these rats crawling all over everything. None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvus hadn't killed the Empress.
Sorry that you have to live in this existence. Is there anything for me in here? Not really. I don't know, key maybe. Whatever's in there, but I don't think it's anything important, and all we have to do is make our way out. You know, I said I wasn't gonna kill him, and I'm over here killing all these people. Mainly just dude, because again, I feel bad for their existence right now. Gonna save. We'll just. I don't know what the point of this. Oh, I see. Good thing I saved. I did not think it was gonna hit me from there, but it's a good thing I just saved. That's the exact reason. Oh. Yup. Oh, yes, please. Sleeping darts for the win. Love me some sleeping darts in Dishonored. God dang it. Sorry, bud. I hope you have a better life in the next one. Call to the Spheres, Volume 3. god. Again, just gonna do another save. That's funny. The alarm, if you get too close to that, was going off. And then my phone went off. Did the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna save, because, you know, I'm worried that I'm gonna... I get that that's electric and all. That's bad. That's still electric, though. Despite me taking out that. I didn't see that guy right there. I'm gonna get going. I think that's probably the best. When does our mission end, though? When do we go back to, like, the lobby? I guess this might be it. This is probably where I'm gonna have to end it, because this is already a long enough episode. Toil and trouble. You've escaped the Flood District, and now you're winding your way back down. Or back toward the Hound's Pit pub. Yes. This is where I will call it. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you're enjoying Dishonored. It does look like we have a couple episodes left, which is awesome. If I had to guess, probably 2 more hours of gameplay. That's my guess. If you have a better one, leave it down in the comments below. But you have to factor in. You have to factor in the night multiplier. Because you can beat games, but with the night multiplier, sometimes the time in which you can beat games isn't what is normally expected. Because you know me. Anyways, I do hope you all enjoyed Dishonored. I hope you're looking forward to the next episode. I also hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever time it might be for you. I hope it's going well. I have to say, I honestly look forward to YouTube pretty much every week. It is a lot of fun and is a nice hobby of mine that I am greatly enjoying, especially in times that are rough. YouTube has been a huge help. I have enjoyed being able to post for you guys and having people to just enjoy what I put out there. Like, as I know it sometimes gets really weird. But anyways, I'll leave it there for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you look for the next one. Until next time, take care. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Just be kind. Till the next one. Bye-bye.